you are ready, you can drop your towels. I have gotten aroused while being nude. 3, 2, 1, go.
Duh.
I'm a pansexual. I just like human beings. I think they're hot. If I'm at a nude beach or at a nude social gathering, I may like get aroused because they're just hot people. Like, oh, you guys, y'all are beautiful.
You too. It's completely natural to get aroused, whether people are naked or clothed.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, a girl could be wearing lingerie, she could be wearing booty shorts. A guy could be topless, and I could get aroused.
As someone who throws nude events, there's definitely been times where people have been aroused at the event and they can excuse themselves, but there's never been a time where it's happened and, you know, people made a big deal out of it. It's just something that comes and goes. It's a natural part of life, and I think you learn that being naked more anyway.
The human body is overly sexualized. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, it is overly sexualized. That's why the average person, the first thing they think of is that it's going to be an orgy. Because people think the only time you get naked is to have sex or shower, so it must be sex related.
Exactly. I have an art event where we draw naked bodies and we do figure drawing. And when I told people, everyone's like, well, how are you going to stop people from having sex? And that's kind of hard, even when art people can't see the naked body as art sometimes.
Well, and it's incredibly insulting. If the notion is the only thing stopping us from having an orgy is the fact that we're wearing clothes, I mean, that is so stupid to think that, you know, the crew on this, if everybody was nude here, that there would be one big sex party, you're out of your mind. That's just not how it works.
I perceive my body as art. In fact, when I did my first nude yoga shoot, I saw my body for the first time in a way I had never seen it before. It gave me a new sense of feeling beautiful, seeing my body nude. And when I want to be perceived as sexy, I use clothes. Because with clothing, you can be so much more sexy.
So we're doing a thing called Hot Takes. We had our audience submit the hottest take they have and assumptions that they have on this group. So the first one, I sit with my bare butt on the couch.
We need more clarification. Is it my couch or my friend's couch?
My friend's couch.
There's an etiquette thing here.
There is a naturist etiquette. You should bring a towel or something, you know.
I have slip covers on my sofa.
Smart.
I just cut out the middleman and only have brown furniture.
Oh no!
Nudists crave attention.
I have to admit, sometimes when I go on nude hikes, there's a certain degree of getting caught that does speak to an exhibitionist side of me.
I kind of do get a kick when someone's like, you know, it's funny, you know, but also I know that I am doing it for attention, to call attention to this thing, and that makes me happy.
Nudists do a lot of psychedelics.
I personally abstain, but I'm also in a huge art crowd, so yeah.
I don't do drugs. I mean, I recently had an experience with a weed brownie, and that took me out, and I was like, this is not for me.
Okay, next prompt. Being naked in public should be legal. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'd do a cartwheel if I didn't think the mic would fall off. Can I keep on going? Can I just go all the way over here? Of course, being naked in public should be legal. The more it becomes accepted and normalized, the less people would freak out about it. And if you look at basic history, there was a time men couldn't be topless at the beach. Yeah, that's right. Come on, brother, come on. Through all society, it's always like, if you go to another country right now, there are places women can't show their face. So it's like, oh my God, you're showing your face. It's just a basic thing that needs to change because it doesn't hurt anybody, it doesn't affect anybody. And if it was legal, I would be naked on the street right now.
Okay, so I somewhat agree because I also know that not everyone wants to see someone, you know, naked in public because that may not be to their liking.
I have a counter to that. That's how some people feel when maybe a really big girl is wearing super booty shorts, but that's her choice to wear it. And people will tell her, like, I don't want to see that. And that's not fair because you can just look away if you don't want to see it. No one's telling you need to stand there and stare or make an opinion about it.
Well, yeah, it's just because, you know, it would just make like a huge like uproar. I think there should be certain spaces for people to be naked in public and, you know, just for certain spaces for just regular people just to wear, you know, boring ass clothes.
It doesn't need to be legal everywhere because going down the financial district, you know, it just not make any sense.
I agree, but I mean, like, that's the same thing for all people who are fighting for their rights to do something. There's gay bars that get shot up. Does that mean that gay people should just have a space where they should just be gay only in this space because it's offensive to somebody and they decided to shoot people? So I'm just saying that, like, what you're saying, I really do understand it. But it's kind of like a fear-based thought to me.
Yes, I think right is right.
What makes you think it's right?
For you to have the basic human right to be the way you were born?
Yeah.
That's it?
What I'm trying to say is that, like, what you may think is right for you may not be right for other people as well.
That's why they don't have to participate in it.
Exactly. Like the whole concept of legality just means that you're not going to get in trouble for being nude. Like in my country, I cannot do that. Like I could get arrested. We're not forcing everybody to be naked. We're just giving people the freedom to be naked if they want to be naked.
Yeah.
It is appropriate to be nude among children and minors. 3, 2, 1, go.
I belong to strictly family naturist groups. There is also a background check that is made that you pay for. That's what makes it wholesome for me.
That's why I somewhat agree, but obviously public nudity where it's not a community, then I can see where it can cross a line.
I have done like the World Naked Bike Ride, and there's, you know, hundreds of tourists, and I'm aware of parents that are suddenly caught off guard by all these naked people on a bike. They'll take their kids and they'll put their hands in front of their eyes or kind of move them like this, because in that situation it's kind of being put upon them. Them involuntarily.
Well, it's either shameful or it isn't. We are nudists and it is not a sexual event. And as far as World Naked Bike Ride or any parade or protest or any of these events, do you know what happens when the naked bodies go by the kids? They giggle, they laugh, they point. It's fun, it's silly. It's nothing traumatizing. And I wish I had been born and raised in a nudist family, but I didn't discover it until I was in college.
I agree 100% because kids, they don't have that experience of sex as yet. Like I teach kids yoga and I have a calendar in my studio sharing my nude art. The kids look and they continue doing what they're doing. They're not staring at it thinking, oh, this is what she's showing. Oh my God, look at my teacher. Her boobs are there. Like they're so innocent and it's beautiful. So I feel like it shouldn't be hidden from kids because as you said, it is completely non-sexual.
I love that you do that. That's super beautiful and really amazing. I also have naked posters in my room, and when my niece comes over, she goes, you know, and she'll actually ask me, like, can I take off my clothes? You know, and I'm like, yeah, totally. And I feel like a lot of kids miss out on this ability to respect themselves and understand their body and love themselves because there's no one else around them who is also just walking around in their skin and feeling comfortable and seeing ourselves for who we are.
I'm comfortable with anybody seeing me nude. 3, 2, 1, go.
My naked body's all over the internet. First I was kind of scared, but then I was like, you know, I'll just say, fuck it. I made my confidence a whole lot stronger. To me, it's like, I don't care if you see me naked. I feel like you're just seeing the real me, the true me, you know? Yeah, so.
I've seen nudist friends of mine have pictures taken and put on dirty, you know, vulgar websites. Oh, I saw you on that site, so you must support that thing. No, I really don't.
I agree with you. I mean, I had a super bad experience where I was just coming out sharing my nude art on Instagram, and then like people started messaging me and saying that they're seeing my photos on Pornhub, and I'm like, what? Like that was completely without my consent.
I mean, for me, I have an OnlyFans, and with those platforms, I am holding the power on what they're able to see. Yes, maybe they can screenshot it. Yes, maybe they can share it on something else, but at least I know that I am making that conscious decision that I want to share that. That's who I am. That's what I do, and that is my lifestyle.
In the past, I have been afraid to show my body. 3, 2, 1, go.
I didn't even know it existed when I was a kid, when I was in high school. I didn't even think about that kind of stuff. But when I went to college, I had people who would pose nude from art classes, and immediately it was a bucket list thing where I was like, oh, that's a thing I can do? And so I signed up, I did it, and that's when I was like, oh, this is great. And I got known as kind of like the naked guy on campus. Like I was naked at my dorm. I would go to people's rooms and they would have a picture of me that they had drawn me. I'm like, hey, that's me. And people would recognize me, and it was fun, it was silly, it was goofy. I wish everybody had that.
In high school, in the locker rooms, I would go into a bathroom stall instead of changing in front of the other guys there because I was just afraid of how they would see my body and judge me and just view me and stuff like that. So yeah.
Sorry. The question, I did not even know that was going to trigger me. I was afraid to show my body before because I have a medical condition called folliculitis that affects this texture of skin on my butt. So even as a kid, when people would go to swimming pools, people had on bikinis or whatever, but I would always wear shorts because I started seeing that everyone's butts looked smooth and mine didn't. So I felt something was wrong with mine, and it took me so many years before I even had the courage to go and let a doctor look at it to diagnose it. Now, I mean, if you see my Instagram, you would never think that I had this issue. But it shows that I've come such a long way, but it was a struggle before.
That's beautiful.
You're perfect the way you are. You always were.
Thank you.
I am not bothered by what other people think of my body. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, why would I care?
As a kid growing up with really bad anxiety and stuff, even though I do show myself online naked, there's another part of me that also thinking do they like it or are they gonna make fun of me? Other people's opinions will definitely get to me.
I have a mirror, so I know what I look like, and I don't really care what other people have to say. I'm a fat guy, man boobs, small penis, I don't care. It's my life. You either love me or you don't. And anybody who throws some hate my way, they're more saying something about themselves.
Well, when I first started being nude openly was the first time when I saw myself, and I was like, I actually love myself. I love my body. I used to think, oh, I need bigger boobs. I don't need to do that.
And why is that so revolutionary? Why is this outrageous? Shouldn't this be the way it is? Why do we look so crazy saying things that make total common sense?
Exactly. Because we're taught to not like ourselves. And I've been thinking about why. Because our society profits from our insecurities.
Yes.
I mean, plastic surgery is pretty freaking expensive. Makeup, everything. If everyone was happy, how many people would go out of business?
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, I'm 100% happy with the way that I look and how I feel. I think, yeah, I do. I think I look amazing and I love it. And I love being who I am right now. And I've fluctuated through different weights and I've lost weight and gained weight and my body's going to change and I can't wait to get older. I think that it's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And not everybody gets to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I love bodies in general.
Me too.
I love you guys.
That is officially a wrap. If you want to wear it, we do have some Jubilee merch.
Oh my God, I love it. Thank you. Oh no, these are so cute. This is some good merch, guys.
Thank you.
This is the stuff.
At least it's not like clothes. It's like a hat.
Anyone who's comfortable with hugs, bring it in.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm sweaty,
if it was
Sweaty, yucky, gross hugs.
That's life. That's life.
Hello, hi everybody. Yay!
I'm so glad I got to meet all you guys.
This was everything for me, like you don't understand.
You know, we didn't even talk about one of the beautiful things about being a nudist is being able to jump in water and come out and you don't have saggy clothes hanging on you. The whole skinny dipping thing is amazing.
Literally, being in water with clothes is the worst thing in the world to me.